say fuck fame. You cannot be like me, we are not the same. Wildlife animal, you can't tame.
Hi my beautiful people, thank you so much for clicking on this video. How you doing? I'm good. Let's get into this tutorial. This is going to be a cut crease, a red cut crease. But first I need to go ahead and outline my eyebrows. I'm using the NYX Eyebrow pencil in the color Ash Brown. And I'm just outlining before I go in with the ABH pomade. So now that I'm done outlining, I'm going to go in with an angle brush and go into my ABH brown pomade in the color medium brown. And I'm going to fill in my brows. Now I start with the tip, or I start with the arch first, and then I go ahead and go up to the front gradually. And if you find yourself messing up or just going outside the lines, it's okay. It does not have to be perfect. We're going to go in shortly with some concealer to line these eyebrows up. They're going to be so crispy. And you guys, don't forget to use the spoolie. It just makes sure everything is smooth and that you didn't miss any spots. So I'm going in with my favorite Tarte concealer in the color tan. This is the only concealer that I've ever loved. But I'm going to go ahead and line up my eyebrows with a flat brush. And just get the bottom, and then I'm going to go in later on the top. And once you bring your concealer down a little bit more, make sure you buff it out so that everything is smooth, that you're not seeing those brush strokes. So that just ensures that everything is looking nice and polished. And guys, make sure you're taking your time when you're doing your eyebrows. Eyebrows are pretty important when it comes to makeup, so you don't have to rush. And if this is your first time, take it slow. So now I'm using my Too Faced highlighter in the color Blinded by the Light. And honey, it does blind you. Yes, I love this highlighter. But anyway, it's so pigmented. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on my brow bone. And then I'm going to go in my Nubian 2 palette. And this palette is by Juvia's Place in the color Madagascar. And I'm going to use this as my transition color. And I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. So I'm going to go in with the same palette and use this darker brown color. I'm sorry, can I tell you guys the name? It is Smudged Away. You can tell how much I love Juvia's Place palettes. Oh my god. Anyway, I like to pat the darker color in. I don't really like to swipe it, even though you saw me just swipe it right there. But I like to pat it and then go back in with the transition brush and blend the edges out. Okay, another tip, y'all. When y'all getting ready to cut y'all crease, you put concealer on your lids, look up and then look down so you can see where it transfers. And then that is going to show you where your cut crease needs to stop.
Dice is on the beat.
So now I'm going in with box of crayons in the color red, another great palette to use if you are a makeup artist. And you saw me spray the brush with some Urban Decay setting spray, and that just makes sure that the color comes out a little bit more pigmented than I want. And then I'm going to go in with an angle brush just to clean up and darken around my cut crease so it can define it a little bit more. And I just like to smoke out the ends of my cut crease just so it makes it more defined and makes it more of a dramatic look. So now it's time to do my wing liner. I'm going in with my NYX Liquid Eyeliner, and I think this is probably the best thing that ever worked for me. I tried to use Stila, the one that is just like a pen, and girl, it dries out quick. So I can never use it. It's sitting in my makeup box just waiting to be used, and it probably never will be. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use some Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced, and then I'm gonna put my eyelashes on that I got from the beauty supply store. And another tip, you guys, make sure you do your eyeshadow first before you do your foundation. So now that you're able to wipe away any fallout, you can now put on your foundation and not have to worry about reapplying anything. It just works out better this way. So I'm using my Smashbox Foundation. I think it's in the color 4.0, but I'll definitely leave it down below. And now I'm going back in with my Tarte concealer in the color 10, and I'm going to highlight under my eyes, my chin, and my nose, and my forehead. My eyes, my chin, my forehead, and my nose. And another tip, make sure that you use a fluffy brush to buff out your concealer before you pat it into your skin. I just learned this. This is amazing. And it goes on so much smoother. Just try it and then let me know how it works for you. Okay guys, now I'm going to go ahead and set this concealer in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I use the translucent powder just because it makes the concealer smoother, and you know, concealer definitely creases throughout the day. So this just ensures that your makeup is looking flawless and airbrushed and that it does not crease on your face throughout the day. So I'm going to go in with my NYX highlight and contour palette. This is probably the best thing for beginners because it has the highlight and the contour in one, and it's only like $20. But anyway, I'm going to go on there. I'm going to use a fluffy brush to contour my nose and then the rest of my face as well. Now to add some color to my face, I'm using my Juvias Place blush, and I'm just patting it on the skin. And now I'm going to use my Urban Decay setting powder and then use my highlighter so that you can see the highlighter a little bit more. But honestly, you guys, I really don't like the fan brush. If you do have a fluffy brush, I would advise you to apply it with that instead of the fan brush. I'm actually going to change the way I do my highlighting routine, and be on the lookout for that because I'm definitely going to post that as well. Now I'm going to use my NYX lip liner in the color brown, and then I'm going to go ahead with some lip gloss that I actually got from NYX. Everything that I've used will definitely be in the description box below if I do not remember the name, so go ahead and check that out at the end of the video or whenever. I'm going to take my NYX eye pencil in the color white and go ahead and put this on my waterline. I'm not going to drag it any lower, just put it right on my waterline. I'm going to go back in with that red that I used for my cut crease, and then I'm going to put it right under the white so that the white can be more defined. So we're pretty much done now. I'm going to go ahead and just take that highlighter color and put it in the corner of my eyes, and use my Better Than Sex Mascara to do my bottom lashes, and that's about it. We are done. We are finished. Make sure you spray your face with some setting spray before you're done, right before you're done. And that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys. Mwah.
Staying on my feet, collecting bank rolls, and standing my ground, called me the landlord. The baby fell in love cause I took her soul. If hoes try to tweak,